Okay guys, now when we are absolutely sure that our server is totally fine, let's end up in editors and we're gonna target settings.py, which is very important file. Well, here find a section for installed applications, and all these things are needed by Django by default, so just leave those things. So see this image upload application, our own small stuff, gallery, album, call it whatever you like. Well, every time when you create your own stuff, you need to add it to settings.py, because Django will not read your mind, okay? Django doesn't know how many smaller applications you're going to create. So down there, we're gonna add that thing, of course, between single quotes, because this is a classical Python list, and these things are basically strings separated by comma, of course. What else? So image upload, just type it here, image upload, and that's it for now, guys. For now we're gonna return to settings.py a little bit later. Right, so now let's start designing our database. Well, tables in our databases. We're gonna navigate to models.py, and this is a place we're gonna start rolling with categories. Okay, so how we are going to do that? Well, the thing is extremely easy. So just say class and name will be categories or category, whatever you like. It's totally up to you. So these things right here will actually be tables in a database, and database is SQLite tree file. It's like emulation of big system. So category, and now because we have this line, we can totally safely here type models.model, models.model. And now we're gonna target rows, columns in that table, because all tables need to have rows for entries and columns will be, well, dedicated data types. So don't worry about theory so much, you're gonna understand through practice a lot. So yeah, for that column in this table we need to have like a name, of course. What else? So we're gonna call it like name or cut name or category name. So cut name. And now, just like in pure MySQL, call it whatever you like, we're gonna state what kind of data type we are talking about here. So how to do that in Django? Well, models dot character field, or in MySQL terminology, variable character, because this is Django char field, uppercase C, char field, and uppercase F, sorry. And it is demanded by Django that you need to set maximum width, maximum length. So this is basically maximum space, maximum number of characters that you can use. Max I always confuse myself with th at the end, httth, whatever. Anyway, the value will be some, for example, 200 characters, not much. And also you can have like alias for that field in HTML form, or alias for that column. Help text will be, for example, category name. I'm gonna use single quotes. It's not obligated that you have help text for that category or whatever. It's totally up to you, but maximum length must be specified. Okay, and here you don't use any kind of commas. So this is our first table. Okay, so is that enough? Well, no, but we need actually to restart our server to cancel it, and then we need to apply migrations. So how to do that? Well, python manage.py make migrations. So this means that we are preparing stuff for real migration. So we are creating outline. Django is creating and checking if everything is fine. So enter and see, we do have created the model for categories, and you can actually check that here in 01 initial. So if you open that file, this is what Django prepared for us. See, this is name of table, and ID is given to us automatically. See, auto created primary key, and yeah, and of course this is our name of that column in a database. Right, is that enough? No, because we need to migrate actually to see that thing in Django administration. Migrate. Okay, that's fine. And now we need to run our server, and we're gonna check what's happening in Django administration. So let's do that. /admin and login. And we don't have anything here. Why is that so? Well, because in our editor we need to target admin.py. This is a file that will be tasked for recognition, basically to include whatever you have in models in Django administration. So first thing is we need to find that thing where is in our files. So from our local models we're gonna import name of that thing, and that thing is category. Okay, so you can just copy paste it in admin, and now when you have it, when it's recognized like location of it, now you can use it. So in admin section we're gonna register those categories, and here you don't need to use quotes. Okay, so don't use quotes. Okay, that's cool. So basically for every table in models you need to include it in Django admin through admin.py. So first you locate it and then you register it to be visible in Django administration. So yeah, that's it for now, and I can delete this space, and now that thing will be totally visible here. Refresh, there you go. So this is name of our smaller application, and category, so we have S at the end by default. We're gonna change that, but let me just see, can I add things here? So categories, okay, we are here, and add category, and I can type something here like I don't know, x66. I'm not creative with names, who cares? This is just general general category for images, number 1. I don't know, who cares? Save, and we do have it as category object, so obviously we need to change that. So this is a problem, and S at the end is a problem, and you guys probably know how to do that up till now from my playlist, but still we're gonna solve that thing. Okay, so let's remove S from the name of category S. How we are going to do that? Well, oops, where I am? I need to end up in models. So we're gonna use class here, new class meta. So I'm not inventing anything here. This is classical Django stuff. You can find that in documentation. So in meta you're gonna say variables name plural, and we're gonna call it we're gonna hard code it as categories. Okay, uppercase C, and let's refresh that to see changes here. There you go, that works, and you don't need to apply migrations like in terminal. Okay, so everything is fine. You can do that a little bit later, you know, just in case. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Now, another thing, this generic name must be like proper name that we have right here. So how we are going to do that? Well, again, categories, and we're gonna say def str self, and this is basically a way how to extract any real name, and you're gonna use this method in all tables, in all models you have. So this is like a standard. You're gonna use it all the time. So return that specific self, and specifically in that self we're gonna target this category name, because you can have many of these columns, but now for representation in Django administration we just care about one column. It's enough for now. And guys, that's pretty much it. Let me refresh, and there you go, you have it for real. Okay, as I said, I just like to, you know, apply migrations even if I don't need to. I don't know, that's some obsessive disorder. I just need to make sure that everything is working. So yeah, make migrations, change meta options on category. Okay, so that's the reason why I need to do that. And let's type migrate here. There you go. Okay, so let me run that thing again. Oops. Run server. There you go. And let me check that one more time. Fine, everything works. Okay guys, in the next tutorial we're gonna create models for photos with a couple of columns like title and a little bit of explanation like body, the date when we have uploaded that photo, and categories, big categories of photos. Anyway, that's the topic for next tutorial. As always, thank you for watching. See you next one.